Welcome to the Punch Up, where three comics and friends of New York Comedy Club sit down and talk about that quarantine life. If you've got a minute, like, subscribe, share, comment, all the stuff you can do to help support this podcast. We've got links to our staff fund, as well as ways you can support the comedians you saw on the show today in the show notes. Enjoy. All right, well, so for today's episode of the Punch Up, we have Caitlin Peluffo.
Hi, how's it going?
Good. Graham Kay.
Hi, how's it going also?
And Sarah Tollemache.
Hi guys, thanks for having me.
Thanks for being here. I
realized it's a better one.
Well, I was the third one up, so I had some time to practice.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah. I realized when I was thinking about this group, I was like, oh, I picked a bunch of very industrious people, like people who have been doing a lot of shit during quarantine. Like Caitlin, you got a new podcast, plus other stuff you were already doing. Graham, full commitmented to an insane multiple haircut, some kind of a split screen. I don't know what tools you have in your house. Video. Sarah, you've got Vag, which you're wearing on your chest.
Yeah.
So you're doing videos with your husband, and you're doing workout stuff.
Yeah. Keeping busy.
Just so you know.
What?
Thank you.
Podcast.
Yeah.
Badge.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
a very
have
good name.
You have a
Thank you.
badge on your chest. And you
I
live with your-
do.
You should wear it as an aspiration there, Graham.
Yeah.
would like a badge.
I
Lonely in this apartment.
Oh, yeah, that's funny too. We got half people with significant others, and me and Graham just hanging.
How's that going? By yourself?
Yeah, Graham, you're completely alone.
Well, as you can see, I've shaved my head. So that wouldn't happen. There would have been someone else in this room be like, don't do that. No checks and balances right now in my life. But I'm okay. I'm busy. I'm keeping myself busy. I can say that. I'm probably a little lonely here and there, but it's been a big week for me. It's been a good week. I've talked to 3 people.
There you go.
I've seen 3 people this week, which is like a lot. That's a lot.
Like in-person talk or just?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Mike Costa lives around the corner from me, so I talked to him on his stoop. He was on the stoop.
Nice.
You know, I saw his dog. It was fun.
Oh, his dog is very cute.
Very
Yeah.
cute dog.
Mhm.
It's like he had a baby just for quarantine.
Now he has a baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Baby. I saw his wife. Yeah, so.
He has a baby?
Yeah.
He
his
just
wife
had it.
one.
Oh my God. It always blows my mind when comics have children.
I know.
I know.
How are you paying for them to eat? Like, I don't
don't.
understand.
Or seeing them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just wake your child up at 2 a.m. and go, now is quality time.
Yeah.
I just
Hang out.
like every comedian, I assume our genitalia doesn't work.
Yeah. I filled mine up with sand.
Oh, that was smarter. I used Play-Doh.
Ow.
Harder to get out.
Well, you can shape it into the shape of your veg. So you
Yeah,
just-
molds in there.
Yeah, that's perfect. You hit every wall. Okay.
I bet that's
What
the
a
kind of thing
visual.
you could sell right now on the internet for money.
Yeah.
That's true. Oh my God, good thinking. I'll get it. I'll get pink Play-Doh just to make it,
Yeah.
colorfully accurate.
Yes.
You can sell it to
Perfect.
incels.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
true. Oh, I got.
We all are now.
So they can
I
yell
mean-
at it.
Yeah, I got Zoom bombed last night for the
No
first time. It
way.
was very exciting.
I
Yes.
want that to happen.
Oh, it was wonderful. It was so
Okay, so-
exciting.
What happened?
Details.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was doing this show, and I was going first, and immediately, as soon as I start talking, they just start sending their webcams turn into porn images, and then they flood the chat. And I posted a few things of what they said, but it was mostly like, is this bitch a comedian? And then, girl, you cute, girl, you cute, girl, you cute. And then a bunch of the N-word, a lot of N-word. And then apparently I'm supposed to suck off my mom. Great. I'm also
Cool.
a hoe, didn't even know. And, but mostly it was porn. It was so much porn because I had it on gallery view so that I could see people.
Yeah.
And it was just so many penises and then a lot of porn. And then I did a face sitting joke because obviously, and then it would just open the floodgates and there were even more images of dicks and porns. And with the start of the show, there was 50 people in there. And when he got rid of all the trolls, there was only 12.
No.
It was crazy. And one of them was his mother, and she just saw like a lot of dicks.
Oh no.
Oh no, Linda.
Yeah. Poor Debbie. Oh.
That's like the Zoom version of when you've got like a bachelor party or a bachelorette party or birthday, and there's like 25 people who turn out to all be together in the club, and you're like, well, I gotta kick these two dick shits out, which means I gotta kick all of these people out. Which is better. Now there's 8 people left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
I
was,
know.
it was
Quantity
crazy.
over quality.
So
Yeah.
so basically you have 38 hecklers, and they're showing you their dick. That's what happened to you.
Well, is it definitely their dick? It could be anyone's dick.
Yeah, sure.
They were showing porn, and then it was other pictures, and then one guy was definitely his dick because he did a face, and then he did it down, and then he was jerking off, and I was like, still got it.
I'm sorry, that's awful.
It was fine. I find porn fascinating because I didn't grow up watching it, and I just started watching it as an adult woman.
Up watching it.
No, that's true. Well, I feel like some boys do.
I don't know. I feel like there are some 15-year-olds right now who are growing up watching it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that stepmother porn is their stepmother. So, but so whenever I see porn, I'm always just like, that's a thing, huh? People want to do that. Look at that. Okay. Fisting. Who knew?
Yeah, it's fascinating.
It's fascinating because I feel like it's also psyche. It's like someone's psyche, and there's so much of it, so that a lot of people really want this incest porn. Like, it's
Very weird.
very strange.
But there's so much of it out there when you go onto the porn sites that you have to watch it. No, I watch it. I don't like it. I just have to tell myself they're not related. They're actors.
It's kind of like cleaning out your inbox. Like you're trying to get to 0 videos that you've seen.
Tell you, it's one game of whack-a-mole. I'm happy.
Yeah, there's no one there to judge you, Graham. Go for it.
Yeah.
Watch all of it.
You have all the time in the world now.
Did you just cheers to porn?
Sure did.
Yeah.
It is kind of disappointing though that like Zoom bombers aren't really like doing anything new and creative. I mean, maybe that's just from being around comedians, but I'm like, dicks, come on, you can bomb with something better.
Yeah. I'm trying to think what would be better than porn.
Just math. God, I would leave.
Yeah. Some math problems.
Yeah. Ugh, that's nothing gets softer.
Or to act like you're from the future or something.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Like the Matrix.
They just do.
Oh, that'd be fun.
They just do that. No.
You, Steven, do not go outside tomorrow. Tomorrow, stay in your house.
I have one serious question about the technicalities of it. So they're Zoom bombing you, and so you have these 12 audience members. Are they aware? The real people?
I think so, because I think some of them had it on gallery Zoom.
Oh, yeah.
And if they didn't, they did, because I kept mentioning it because it was all I could see. I was like, look at that one, it's huge. So I think they did transfer over eventually, but I think usually it's he pins the video, and so it's just my big face, and so they only see what's in like the 4 that are on top of the Zoom or whatever, but mostly they see me. So I think I could have, if they weren't shouting through the thing, because they were shouting through the Zoom, calling me cute. I mean, what a confidence boost. I was like, oh my God, I feel so pretty. But yeah, if it wasn't for that, maybe I could have gotten away with it, which is trying to do it while he kicked him out, but they were just shouting. So
Yeah.
I have no idea if Linda saw the porn, but
Linda saw
I
it.
hope she did.
There's no way
You know,
to-
just
She needs
why
it.
not? Yeah, get her
Yeah.
juices flowing. Go, Linda.
Jesus. Oh.
Oh, don't you judge me now, Baldy.
I know. You
Okay?
said cheers
Hey.
to porn.
What the hell?
Oh my god. But so all right. Well, we've covered porn and being alone and weird.
Yeah.
Uh, Sarah, how
Let's go
is
together.
it being with your husband all of the time, 24/7?
It's pretty good. It's not bad. We have like a downstairs workspace that we go to separately. So I'll just be like, I'm going to go work, and then I'm just looking at TikTok videos for about 3 hours.
Yeah.
And that makes me pretty happy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think he's getting annoyed how much I'm on my phone though.
What else are you supposed to be doing?
I don't know. I'm just like, can you just let me fulfill my addiction right now? Like, I just want someone to let me look at my phone as much as I want to.
Oh, that reminds me. There was a tweet you had maybe yesterday. Who knows? Time has no meaning. But where you were just like, I'm going to need more than likes and retweets now. And I feel like I'm getting to that point too, where like it'll get to be like right before I'm going to bed, and I'm like, oh, I've seen everything on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter. I even went on TikTok. I'm done. I need something else.
Yeah.
I know, and it's also because like I'm not really making any money, so this is my currency. So I don't know. After a while, you're just like, I just need more.
Yeah.
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 So I don't know, and I can't use drugs or alcohol, so I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's gotta be tough. I mean, I've been drinking a bottle of wine a night between me and my boyfriend.
Good. Yeah.
And then we have boxed wine for if we want a little bit more. So
that you keep a secret.
yeah, I know. It's under my pillow. I suck on it like a nipple. Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Healthy. Smart.
Yeah.
We're 100% box wine now in the house because it's like you can have as much or as little as you want. It lasts for days. Go to town.
Yeah.
And you have no idea. There's no like accounting until you get to the end where you're like, oh, we
That's
already finished the
true.
box.
Yeah.
Smart design on the box.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Also very cost effective.
Yes, they're so cheap and
it's
they're
like
good
4
now.
bottles worth of wine. Yeah, and you can get good boxes now. It's like 4 bottles worth of wine for the price of like 1 good bottle.
Yeah, and it doesn't make all that noise when you take it out to the garbage.
Yeah. Your neighbors won't judge you.
You can smush it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's in the recycling. Nobody even knows.
Yeah.
The other recycling.
Yeah. Yeah. Are you guys drinking every night? I know, Sarah, you don't drink, but are you the other two drinking every night? Because I'm not sure if I should feel guilty about that.
Don't feel guilty.
You should. You should.
Yes.
All I've been doing is exercising and eating vegetables. So I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
On.
I've been drinking. I like went to the grocery store to buy Coors Light. I risked COVID for a shitty beer.
Makes sense.
Get it delivered.
But I'm actually pretty good. I've only probably, I would say that I've felt tipsy twice since this started. And both times I smoked cigarettes out my window, and I half broke the window. And,
do you do that around? That's what you do instead of banging on pots and pans. That you just smoke
7
cigarettes.
o'clock. Just
I gotta.
Yeah.
Yeah. Doing great. Oh, it's a lung problem.
Your body, your choice,
Don't
Graham.
tell me.
You know.
Okay.
I heard on Marketplace they were talking about this. They've been kind of talking about this for a while, that we're all drinking too much and what does that mean and is it making you more susceptible? But they made a point the other day that we're not actually drinking more. We're just drinking more in our houses. Because if you added up all the drinks, if you're, someone who is normally drinking, you go have your drinks at other places and then also maybe at your house. So you're just having it all at your house.
Yeah, I guess I'm averaging like 2 to 3 glasses of wine a night. Like
That's so normal.
That's so normal, right? Oh my
Yeah.
God.
You're like a retired parent.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mama needs her Chardonnay.
Well, you are
I'm just
Italian.
Yeah. Yeah, and I've never
So-
felt drunk. I think I got drunk one time because I smoked weed through my vape.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa. But that was it. So I guess I'm doing better because I'll go to comedy clubs and have like 3 glasses of wine and then go to the next comedy club and have another 2. So yeah, now I'm not driving at all. We're doing great. Okay.
I was also talking to one of my friends who's a server at the Comedy Store, and she was like, she had posted a hangover picture of like food she cooked, and she goes, "Girl," she's like, "I only had 5 shots of tequila, which is not unusual for me in a shift. As it turns out, having to walk through a giant building with trays of drinks for other people really burns off the alcohol. I was
Yeah.
wasted." I was like, "Yeah, that's it. I'm walking back and forth and just being like, hey, is someone heckling? That's
Yeah.
news."
I think I'm definitely drinking less. I realize that I'm not an alcoholic because I'm like a social drinker. If there's nobody here, which there's nobody in my apartment, I'm just like, I don't know. I don't want to just get hammered and watch Ozark and be like,
Yeah.
gonna get him. I want to talk to.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I've definitely had a lot less whiskey than I used to. Like, I used to just have whiskey because it would be like, we're all doing a shot. And I was like, okay, I'm doing a shot. And now it's like, who's doing a shot in the kitchen?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the line, I would say. Doing shots alone in the kitchen. That's when it's like,
looking at the sink.
Yeah.
We did do one birthday Zoom, though, where everyone had to take a shot for Lenny's birthday. And I was so drunk that night. Like,
Awesome.
because it's also like nobody tells you to go home. There's no, in your house, there is no cutoff time. We just kept doing Zoom after Zoom. Then we all got on house party. We were just drinking the whole time. It was just a never ending virtual birthday party for like 6 hours. And we drank the whole time.
That's fun. Was it fun?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was great.
And new.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Everyone's safe. No
Yes.
handsy guys. I'm out of the picture.
This is Graham's new version of like being a creep. He's like, try and touch it.
Oh my God. P.S. So my screen froze for just a second. Exactly. Well, Caitlin, you had your hands right there.
I wanted.
I'm here to help. Just
All right. Well, we're actually coming to the end of things, but I want to give everyone a chance to just kind of talk about what they've been doing, what they want people to tune into and subscribe to, watch, whatever during the quarantine. Sarah, you want to go first?
Sure. Next week is the first premiere. I've organized a at-home film festival with Ashley Brooke Roberts, and I'll advertise it this week, where we invited some comics to make shorts in their house, and then we premiere it on Zoom. I think we're going to try to do it Zoom, but through YouTube Live.
Yeah.
It'll be April 30th, 9:00 Eastern Standard or 6:00 Pacific.
That's
Awesome.
so cool.
that's great.
Yeah. So check that out.
Being proactive.
All right,
Amazing.
Graham, can you do better than that? I don't think so.
I can write that down.
Definitely. And Vag.
Badge.
Mhm.
And just follow Sarah on everything because she's putting out cool shit every day. Every day.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's content time.
Content, baby.
Joe's got to let you have your addiction. I mean, it's
Yeah.
yeah.
Mhm.
Oh my God, that reminds me sorry, Graham, it'll be your turn next, but my new favorite thing on TikTok is this guy made a like club filter thing where it's Trump talking about the bacteria and the virus and antibiotics, but you do it like you're the drunk girl at the club who's spouting nonsense that you're trying to get
Oh
away
my
from.
God, that's so good.
There's like a dozen of them. Some of them are pretty fantastic.
Yeah.
Look it up, Drunk Girl Trunk. Anyway, so Graham, what do you got cooking?
Okay.
What should people check out?
Well, if you live in Canada, I have a comedy special out on Crave. It's like the Canadian Hulu, and that came out on Friday. And it's I think it's pretty good. I know that it's good because I got an email from my dad on Saturday saying that I crossed the line. And so you can find out about my parents if you want. If you're not in Canada, which I assume most of you are not, I have a comedy special that you can, a comedy record that you can listen to on all streaming services. My name is Graham Kay. I post funny videos on Instagram. Follow me at Graham Kay. Instagram. Do you get it? There you go. That's
Love
it.
it.
Also, if you're not in Canada, but you've got one of those like VPN things that are advertised on every podcast, you can pretend that you're in Canada. And
If
then
you have
can
a
access it.
VPN, there's a free trial to Crave, and there's a bunch of content on there too, but not just comedy, obscure comedy specials from semi-bald men.
Caitlin, what about you? What can people check out?
Well, I just started two things. I started Good Time Gal, which is my new podcast about drinking too much. Yes, this whole thing was a promo for my podcast. But yeah, that's up. Tomorrow's episode is coming out with Michael Rowland, who's a sweetheart. And then I'm also started a YouTube live show called Something Good with Chloe Radcliffe and Ben Katzner, and that's every Tuesday at 9:00, and that's on YouTube Live. You just have to subscribe to Something Good. Yeah, it's
That's
fun.
great.
It's silly. Yeah, we're doing stuff. Who cares?
That's also my answer to everything. Anyone's like, do you want to do this or should we do this? I'm like, yeah, nothing matters. Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it.
I have a podcast about autism awareness called Autastic. If you are in that world at all, check that out. It's I guess it's the most highly rated autism podcast in the world, which is there's not a lot. It's not a lot. So anyway, check it out. That's it.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much. This has been delightful and it's nice.
Yeah,
to see
Thank
faces.
you. Thank you, Amy.
Have a lovely afternoon.
Bye,
Bye,
everyone.
guys.
Bye.
I'm leaving the meeting.